Hey guys, welcome to this video on the Divi basics. In this video I'm going to show you the basics of the Divi theme. I will show you how easy it is to create websites using the Divi theme and how you can build a website in under an hour. We will not be covering the installation, as I have covered that in another video, which I will link to in the top right hand corner. So let's build our first page. If you head on over to WordPress and click Pages, Add New. Here you'll need to add a title for your page. This can be anything, but in our case I'm going to be a bit descriptive and I'm going to call it Home Page. Alright, then we click the Divi Builder button. Divi offers a couple of options to get started. We have the Build from Scratch, which gives you a blank canvas to start from. You get a pre-made layouts, which allows you to select from over 1,000 layouts that Elegant Themes, who are the creators of Divi, have designed for you to use for free. And lastly, we have a Clone Existing Pages. This allows you to copy any page that you have already created in your website. Let's click the Build from Scratch. Right, so the first thing I want you to notice is the structural elements, sections and rows. These are common in use on websites. If we take a look at Apple's website, you can see how each section is broken up into segments of information. Inside each section, you have rows, and inside those rows you have content elements like a title, a subtitle, some buttons, or an image. In Divi, the section is shown in the blue line outline. The row is shown with a green, and content elements are shown with a gray. This helps you to distinguish which you are working with. Let's go ahead and add a new row by clicking the green plus button. You are now faced with various columns that your row can have. Let's head back to Apple to see how this is used. You can see the title and the subtitle are likely using single rows. The buttons can be using two columns of equal size, but the images are using two columns of different sizes. So this can be set up in Divi by selecting the column design that you want. So let's go back to Divi, and you can see the two columns that are the same size, and you can see the two columns of various sizes. Right now I'm going to select the single column. Now, first thing, automatically it'll give me access now to all the content elements, or modules as Divi calls it. Here you can see all the options that you have that you can add to your site. For instance, if I click text, it'll add the text in automatically and it'll open up the editing box. Here you can change the text to anything you want. I am going to make this my website title, and I'm going to make this an H1 because it's a heading of my site, and I'm going to center it. I'm going to align it to the center. If I want to style it further, I would go to the design section. You can see that the three here is the editing box is broken up into three sections. There is the content, the design, and the advanced. So let's head on over to the design. In here, anything to do with styling or the way that your content looks can be configured from inside this section. So going to our heading text, because remember it is an H1, make sure H1 is selected. I want to make it bold, and I want to change the color, but I don't like any of these colors, so I have a few options. I can either add in the actual hexagon color if I want, or the other option I have is I can click the three dots at the bottom over here, which will give me options to many more colors. So let's say I want to choose this color here. I just click it. You see it's changed color already. I can change the size just below that just by dragging this along, or I can type it in directly over there. And there you go. If you scroll down, you can see many other ways that you can alter the look and feel of the text setting. But for now, I think that looks okay. Let's click OK. And let's go and add in another element. So add another row. And let's say we want to add an image. All right. So we've added the image. We come here. We can click anywhere on this image, and that'll take us to our media library. So you can either select one of the images that is in your media library, or you can upload a file by clicking at the top link over here. Right, so I'm just going to select any one of these images. I'm going to select that, say upload an image, and it'll put the image in automatically for me. Now I can also take a look and see how is this aligned. At the moment it's currently aligned to the left, but I want to make sure it's always aligned to the center, no matter what device it's being shown on. And I hit OK. So there you go. I've added a text module, I altered it, changed the color, changed the size, and I've added an image. I will be making more videos in the future where I'll focus on each of these modules in more detail. So do comment below which you would like to see first. But for now, I'd like to show you another great feature that helps you when you don't have any design inspiration, and that is Divi Layouts. Let's just remove all of these for now. And if I go to the bottom of my screen and click on this little purple button, and then proceed to click on the plus button, it'll open up all the layout packs available to you. Currently, you can see there are 191 packs containing over 1,400 total layouts. Thankfully, you can narrow down the designs by filtering out according to your niche by selecting here in the sidebar. If you want to see what the layout looks like, you can simply hover over it, and it'll automatically start to scroll. If you like what you see, you can click on it and it'll open up and show you a larger image of the layout as well as the other layouts in the pack. So the other layouts are usually for different pages within your website. You can see this one currently is a landing page. We have an about page, we have a blog, a contact us, a home, a services, a shop. So for now, let's just stick to the landing page, and we'll say use this layout. So this will import everything into your current WordPress installation and set it up as if you had just built it yourself. Once it is done, you can edit each module as you wish. A bit of a time saver, I would think. So let's say is over here we don't like this little space in between, so we just left click on your mouse, hold and drag it up and release, and it takes that away. We can then go and we say, okay, we would like to change this text over here. All we do is we just highlight it and we type. Click somewhere else and it's done. All right. Let's say I don't have so much information. I don't need all 3 columns, or I can just delete this module and I can drag this one across, release, and there it is. Okay, perhaps I want to create a hover effect on this button over here. Let's have a look. Click on the settings, we go to the design, we go to button, we scroll down, we're looking for the background color. Alright, then this one is for your responsive design. This one over here is for hover. If we click on that, and then we click on the hover state, click on the color and just paste in that color we just copied in and click OK. So now when you scroll over the button, there it is over there. So if we scroll down the website and we see, oh, here's another button that works the same or looks the same as this one. But now, does that mean I have to go and change the hover effect on this one too? Thankfully, Divi has thought about this. So all you need to do is you just right click on the button, copy module styles, go to the other button, right click on it, and paste module styles. Now if you scroll over, there it is. It's done. The other thing is, if you have too many things here, like let's say I don't like this row, I can simply delete the row by hitting the trash icon. And the same thing with a section. The one thing to note with all of these Divi elements is that they follow the same procedure or the same process. So you can see all of these are the same for sections, for modules, and for rows. So the consistency is there, and it makes it very easy to navigate through. So let's take out this section too. Alright, lastly, perhaps maybe we want this section to be above here. Does that mean we need to recreate it all? Thankfully, no. If you hover over the section over here, you get the arrows pointing in all 4 directions. You click, you hold, you drag it below, you let go, and there it is. It's now forever going to be below, well, until you move it. Right, and then once you're happy with all of your design changes and everything, and you want to make it live to the world to see, all you do is you just hit publish. Now if we have to exit the visual builder by clicking at the top over here, there we have our new website with all the changes that we brought in effected. I hope this helps to give you a clearer understanding as to how Divi can help you speed up your website design process. As I said earlier, I will be creating more videos in the near future that will expand upon each of the different modules. So do feel free to comment in the comments below if there's anything specific you would like me to focus on. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. See ya!